Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. It's the USC Trojans and the Indiana Hoosiers. Onside, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game, this is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Trojans headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Preston. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. To throw, it's Hoover. Makes the grab, it's Preston. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna run it. It's Richard. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll give it on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Hoosiers moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it down the middle. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right?
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes. All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football
up front with the defensive line, because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and force.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. The run inside. It's Jordan. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Looking to pass. It's Hoover. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Goes high to pull it in. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I love offensive coordinators that take shots in sudden change situations. You just got the takeaway. You're not wasting any time. Defense is jogging on the field. They barely have time to line up. You take a shot deep down the field, and you hit it, adding insult to injury to the opponent. That is a great play call.
Run in the red zone. It's Richard. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Hold and fire complete. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
And some room to work. Makes it past the marker. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Trying play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this is a very well-rounded defensive line. They play this 4-3 scheme. They've got guys up front that keep their gap integrity against the run, but they can also win one-on-one against the pass. And you just saw the speed off the edge by that DN.
The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Indiana! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. He's looking to throw. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. fourth down, going to the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try and put some points on the board.
Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. Might have a chance. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Hoosiers are in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. In the red area, it's Richard. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. And the Hoosiers in the hurry up. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Takes the easy one to the back. And they knock him down in the backfield. Outstanding play by the defense. The Trojans use their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. The Hoosiers will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great catch and run for 6. Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Now adjusting. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is knocked away, incomplete, but that defensive play is not going to stand. They were a little too rough on the quarterback. They say you play the analytics here and go for 2. I think it's too early for this. They want to throw it. And that one is picked off in the end zone. He's at the 50. The 30. The 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running inside, it's Jordan. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Scanning the field, it's Mayava. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. And guys, he just didn't get outside the tackle box. You can't throw it away like that. 2nd and long after the grounding call. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He tries to take the top off. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but, man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big 3rd down stop for this defense.
And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. And he missed it. No good. Really needed to cut into that deficit, but guys, it remains at 3 scores. And the Hoosiers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the run from inside the zone 5. Team to knock down the return man. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They come into this first quarter with a lot of work they need to get done. He's going to put one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete, man. They would have been a big hit on 1st down. The 2nd down's coming up.
This offense has got to be patient. They're down on the score. They're early in their first possession of the 3rd quarter. They're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting in their playmakers outside.
There's a crease. He's in the 30. The 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Trojans!
They're able to punch that one in on the ground, and honestly, I'm not sure the defense really expected them to come out running the football, considering how much they're down in this game. Probably expecting them to throw it a little bit more and have a little more sense of urgency. But either way, listen, for the offense, you just got to get on the board. You got to find a way to score somehow, some way. Now, they're down by a lot, David, and I don't know if they can keep running it moving forward.
They might not be able to keep running it, but they had to score on that possession. Now, defensively, you got to step up, right? Like they got to get both sides of the football working together, but the defense is going to have to get some stops. But obviously, a bulk of the pressure is on this offense. Every possession is going to be so important.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25.
Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. Here's the pressure. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Becker. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. They've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll try it again. Touchdown Trojans! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense. Everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Delayed handoff. It's Richard. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. The Hoosiers want to crank for tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
That's caught. It's shot. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
And that is is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack the offense.
You made a mistake. Exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Trying to push the lead to a field goal with his 2-point conversion attempt. Dropping back, it's Mayana. Finds his big tight end. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. Coming out with it, it's Beebe. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Motion from the wideout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that. And the Hoosiers are trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run off of them.
It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that one stings for this offense, man, because your defense just gave up points. They grabbed the momentum. You're trying to go get it back. And what do? You cough the football up, put your defense right back on the field. They got to answer the bell this time. Last time they gave up points. This time they're going to need to go bail you out and make you look good.
Going to run it. It's Jordan. Runs through a tackle. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Running the red zone, it's Jordan. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. He'll do it himself on the draw. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting?
And you feel pretty good about a quarterback sneak most of the time. Such a short yardage play. I just got to find a little crease and get through it. This defense was more than ready for it. Built that wall up front. Nowhere to go, no push. Big stop by the
Hold and finds his man on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens. You could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it. Got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen it.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You've got a third and manageable. Back up in your own end. But convert here and you get some momentum. Quick release on the RPO. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, and it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down one possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
Finds his man. It's Preston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Wants to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
This offense is feeling it. So the fourth down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play race is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that ball.
The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The corners are walked up tight. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. That false start gives them a little extra work to do here on second and 11. The run inside. It's Richard. Inside the 25. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Indiana! They move on top here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Going for two here to try to make the lead 7. He'll set up to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it into the end zone for the 2 to push that lead out to 7. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving it a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
On the run, it's Jordan. Runs through the tackle. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
The defense has to continue pursuing the football there. You saw it. The running back was able to make a guy miss before getting out of bounds and getting a big gain. You can't let up here in the fourth quarter, defense. We need better effort.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points.
And you've really seen the evolution of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and the level the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays.
He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The Trojans with the answer.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop it at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air, it's Hoover. Flips it out to the back. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down running.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He hauls one deep down the left side. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand.
You see more and more of these guys making one-handed catches. Such great athletes that just go up, don't need the second hand, and snap that thing, pull it into their body, and make big plays down the field.
Wants to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. This defense happy with how that last play turned out. So they'll decline the penalty. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Hoover. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need it?
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. The Hoosiers are right back at him.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
Quarterback will keep it. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good as they push the lead to 8 here in the fourth. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Mayata. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off for the third time today. And what a way for this defense to end it. A pick as time runs out.
And how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense